The Seven Hermetic Principles, unlocking the secrets of the universe. The Principle of Mentalism, unlocking the universe within. Greetings, dear friends. Gather round and let's embark on a journey into the heart of ancient wisdom. To uncover the secrets whispered by Hermes Trismegistus, we'll explore the Seven Hermetic Principles. These principles unlock the mysteries of the universe, revealing hidden connections between mind and matter. Our focus today is on the Principle of Mentalism. This principle guides us to a profound realization. The universe is shaped by consciousness itself. Imagine the universe as a vast ocean of thought. Our minds are like drops in that ocean, reflecting the infinite potential of the all. By understanding this principle, we tap into that potential. We become conscious creators of our reality. We'll delve into the history of the Principle of Mentalism. We'll trace its roots back to ancient Egypt. We'll see how it has influenced philosophers and thinkers throughout the ages. From Plato to Carl Jung, the greatest minds have grappled with this idea. They've sought to understand the relationship between mind and matter. We'll explore how the Principle of Mentalism manifests in our daily lives. We'll discuss how our thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes shape our experiences. We'll learn how to use this knowledge to create positive change. Finally, we'll examine the scientific evidence that supports the Principle of Mentalism. From quantum physics to neuroscience, modern science is beginning to validate the ancient wisdom of the Hermeticists. Prepare yourself, open your mind. Let us begin this journey of discovery together. Now let's turn our attention to the heart of the matter. Let's explore the profound implications of the Principle of Mentalism. This principle, in its elegant simplicity, holds a truth that can reshape our entire understanding of reality. Imagine, if you will, a universe where the mind is not merely a passive observer, but an active participant. The Principle of Mentalism posits that the universe in its entirety is a mental creation. It's a grand illusion, woven from the fabric of consciousness itself. This doesn't mean that the physical world is an illusion, that it doesn't exist. Rather, it suggests that the physical is a manifestation of a deeper, more fundamental reality, the mental realm. Think of it this way: our senses perceive the world around us. We see colors, hear sounds, smell scents. These sensations create our experience of a physical reality. But what are these sensations really? They're nothing more than electrical impulses interpreted by our brains, creating the illusion of an external world. The Hermetic axiom, as above, so below, offers a powerful lens through which to understand the Principle of Mentalism. Just as our thoughts and beliefs shape our individual realities, so too does a universal mind shape the cosmos. The universe, in this sense, becomes a reflection of a cosmic consciousness, an infinite intelligence that permeates all things. Consider the intricate order of the natural world, the laws of physics, the dance of galaxies, the delicate balance of ecosystems. They all point towards an underlying intelligence. This intelligence isn't separate from the universe, it's woven into its very fabric. It's the mind of the all, the source from which all creation springs. This concept of a universal mind might seem abstract, even daunting, but it also offers profound comfort. It suggests that we're not isolated beings adrift in a cold, indifferent universe. We are part of something much grander, something interconnected, something meaningful. The Principle of Mentalism invites us to turn our gaze inwards, to explore the vast landscapes of our own minds. For within each of us lies a microcosm of the universe itself. Our thoughts, beliefs, and emotions are not just abstract concepts. They are potent forces shaping our experiences and influencing the world around us. Every thought we have, every emotion we feel, sends ripples through the fabric of consciousness. These ripples, however subtle, interact with the ripples of other minds, contributing to the creation of our collective reality. Our individual realities are like threads in a tapestry, interwoven to create the grand design of the cosmos. This understanding places a great responsibility upon our shoulders. For if our minds are indeed microcosms of the universe, then we have the power to shape reality, both individually and collectively. We are, in a very real sense, co-creators with the universe. Imagine the universe as a vast canvas. Our thoughts, beliefs, and emotions are the colors with which we paint upon this canvas. Every experience, every relationship, every triumph, and every challenge is a brushstroke, adding to the richness and complexity of the overall masterpiece. The principle of mentalism empowers us to become conscious artists of our own lives. By understanding the power of our thoughts, we can choose to paint our realities with intention and purpose. We can cultivate positive thoughts, nurture empowering beliefs, and embrace emotions that uplift and inspire. This is not to say that we should suppress or deny negative emotions. They too have their place in the tapestry of life. But by understanding their root causes, we can learn to transform them into sources of growth and understanding. We can choose to focus on the light, even in the darkest of times. Our journey into the historical and philosophical underpinnings of the principle of mentalism takes us back to the cradle of civilization, ancient Egypt. Picture, if you will, the sun-drenched sands of the Sahara, the majestic pyramids piercing the azure sky, and within the hallowed halls of ancient temples, the whispers of a forgotten wisdom. It is here, amidst the echoes of a time long past, that we encounter the enigmatic figure of Hermes Trismegistus, the thrice great Hermes. Legend has it that Hermes, a sage revered as both a god and a mortal king, inscribed his profound wisdom upon emerald tablets, known as the Emerald Tablets of Thoth. These tablets, said to contain the secrets of the universe, were passed down through generations of initiates, their teachings shrouded in mystery and veiled in allegory. While the historical authenticity of the Emerald Tablets remains a subject of debate, their influence on Western esoteric traditions, including Hermeticism, is undeniable. Section 2, Plato's Realm of Forms, Echoes of Eternal Truth. Plato, a student of Socrates, proposed a dualistic view of reality in his theory of forms. He argued that the physical world is a reflection of a higher, perfect realm, the realm of forms. These forms represent the true essence of things, while physical objects are mere shadows. Section 3, the Neoplatonists, weaving mysticism and philosophy. The thread of the principle of mentalism continues to weave its way through the tapestry of Western thought, finding fertile ground in the philosophical and mystical schools of late antiquity. Imagine, if you will, the bustling intellectual hub of Alexandria, Egypt, where scholars from diverse cultures and traditions converged, their ideas intermingling like the spices in the marketplace. It was here that Neoplatonism, a philosophical system that drew heavily upon Plato's teachings, flourished. Neoplatonists, such as Plotinus and Porphyry, emphasized the emanation of all things from a single divine source, often referred to as the one or the good. This source, they believed, was beyond all attributes and descriptions, a pure and transcendent unity from which the multiplicity of the universe emanated. The human mind, according to Neoplatonists, was a microcosm of this divine source, capable of ascending back to its origin through spiritual practices and contemplation. Section 4. The Renaissance Magicians, Reawakening Ancient Wisdom. As the Dark Ages gave way to the Renaissance, a period of renewed interest in classical learning swept across Europe. Scholars, artists, and philosophers rediscovered the lost wisdom of antiquity, including the teachings of Hermes Trismegistus and the Neoplatonists. Imagine, if you will, the dimly lit libraries of Renaissance Italy, where scholars pored over ancient texts, their eyes alight with the thrill of discovery. Among these Renaissance thinkers were individuals who sought to combine intellectual inquiry with practical applications. Individuals we now refer to as Renaissance magicians. Figures like Marsilio Ficino, Pico della Mirandola, and Cornelius Agrippa delved into Hermeticism, Kabbalah, and other esoteric traditions, seeking to unlock the secrets of nature and harness the power of the mind. They believed that the universe was a living, interconnected organism, imbued with hidden forces that could be understood and manipulated through a combination of knowledge, ritual, and willpower. In the early 20th century, Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung, a student of Sigmund Freud and the founder of analytical psychology, introduced concepts that resonated with the ancient wisdom of the principle of mentalism. Imagine, if you will, Jung's dimly lit study filled with books on mythology, alchemy, and Eastern religions, reflecting his fascination with the hidden depths of the human psyche. Jung proposed the existence of a collective unconscious, a shared reservoir of unconscious psychic material inherited from our ancestors. This collective unconscious, he believed, contained archetypes, universal primordial images and patterns of behavior that are expressed in myths, dreams, and religious experiences. For Jung, the archetypes were not merely symbolic representations, but powerful psychic forces that influenced human behavior and shaped our perceptions of reality. As we've journeyed through the history of ideas, we've encountered a recurring theme, the notion that the universe is ultimately mental in nature, shaped and sustained by consciousness. This idea, embraced by ancient sages, Greek philosophers, Renaissance magicians, and modern psychologists, points towards what some have called the perennial philosophy. The perennial philosophy, as articulated by writers like Aldous Huxley and Houston Smith, suggests that beneath the surface diversity of the world's religions and spiritual traditions lies a common core of mystical and metaphysical insights. At the heart of this common core is the recognition that reality is ultimately consciousness, a unified field of awareness from which all things emerge and to which they ultimately return. The principle of mentalism, with its emphasis on the mind as the fundamental building block of reality, aligns perfectly with this perennial perspective. Right then, let's talk about putting this wisdom into practice. The principle of mentalism isn't just some abstract philosophy, you see. It's a tool, a powerful tool that we can use to shape our lives. Picture your life as a block of uncarved marble. It has potential, yes, but it's up to you, the sculptor, to chip away at the excess and reveal the masterpiece within. Our thoughts are like the sculptor's chisel. Every thought, every belief, every emotion, it all leaves its mark on the marble. Negative thoughts, doubts, and fears, they chip away at the good stuff, leaving behind a misshapen mess. But positive thoughts, my friends, those are the strokes of a master craftsman. So how do we become masters of our own minds? How do we learn to wield this chisel with precision and purpose? It all starts with awareness. We must learn to observe our thoughts without judgment, to see them for what they are, fleeting mental events, not immutable truths. Section 2, the power of visualization, painting your reality. Now let's talk about visualization, a technique as old as time itself. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine a blank canvas. See it there, pristine and white, filled with endless possibilities. Now dip your brush into the colors of your imagination and begin to paint. That's what visualization is all about, you see. It's about creating a mental picture of your desired reality, of seeing it, feeling it, experiencing it as if it were already real. The more vivid and detailed your visualization, the more powerful its effect on your subconscious mind. Athletes use visualization to improve their performance, picturing themselves crossing the finish line in first place. Entrepreneurs use it to manifest their dream businesses, seeing themselves closing deals and celebrating successes. And you, my friends, can use it to create a life filled with joy, abundance, and fulfillment. Section 3. The Alchemy of Affirmations, Words of Power. Words, my friends, are not just sounds that we utter. They are vibrations, frequencies that resonate within the very core of our being. And when we use words consciously with intention and purpose, they become powerful tools for transformation. This, my friends, is the alchemy of affirmations. An affirmation is a positive statement, phrased in the present tense, that declares a desired reality. It's a way of reprogramming our subconscious minds, of replacing limiting beliefs with empowering truths. It's like planting seeds in the garden of our minds. I am worthy of love and happiness. I am capable of achieving anything I set my mind to. I am surrounded by abundance and prosperity. Repeat these affirmations daily with conviction and feeling, and watch as they take root and blossom into your reality. Section 4. Cultivating mindfulness, the gardener of the mind. Imagine your mind as a garden. Thoughts, like seeds, are constantly being sown, some intentionally, others carried by the wind of circumstance. Without proper care, this garden can become overrun with weeds, negative thoughts, limiting beliefs, and unproductive habits. Cultivating mindfulness is like tending to this garden. Mindfulness is about paying attention to the present moment, without judgment, observing our thoughts and emotions as they arise without getting swept away by them. It's about becoming aware of the stories we tell ourselves, the narratives that shape our perceptions. Through mindfulness, we learn to detach from negative thoughts, to see them as passing clouds in the vast sky of our awareness. We develop a sense of spaciousness within ourselves, a sense of peace and equanimity that allows us to navigate the ups and downs of life with grace and resilience. Section 5. Mastering your thoughts, a lifelong pursuit. Mastering the mind, my friends, is not a destination but a journey. It's a lifelong pursuit, a continuous process of self-discovery, growth and refinement. There will be times when you stumble, when doubts creep in, and negative thoughts threaten to overwhelm you. But do not despair. Remember, the power to choose your thoughts rests within you. You are not a prisoner of your past conditioning, of your limiting beliefs. You are a powerful creator, capable of shaping your reality with every thought, every word, every action. So keep practicing, keep exploring, keep delving into the depths of your being. The more you understand the workings of your own mind, the more you'll come to realize the infinite potential that lies within you. Now, you might be thinking, this is all very well and good, this talk of mind shaping reality. It sounds like something out of those old esoteric texts, but where's the proof? Well, my friends, let's turn our attention to the realm of science, to the mind-boggling discoveries of quantum physics. Quantum physics, you see, studies the behavior of matter at the subatomic level, the very building blocks of our universe. And what it has revealed is nothing short of astonishing. It turns out that these tiny particles, these quarks and leptons, they don't behave like the solid, predictable objects of our everyday experience. Oh no, they're a mischievous lot, these quantum particles. One moment they're particles, solid and localized. The next they're waves, spread out and ethereal like a whisper on the wind. It's enough to make your head spin, wouldn't you say? But here's the really intriguing part. The act of observation, of a conscious mind observing these particles, seems to influence their behavior. Let me tell you about something called the observer effect. Imagine a group of scientists huddled around their instruments observing a beam of electrons. Now, according to classical physics, these electrons should behave like tiny billiard balls, following a predictable path. But that's not what happens, not at all. The very act of observing these electrons, of measuring their properties, seems to change the way they behave. It's as if these tiny particles know they're being watched, and they decide to put on a show defying the laws of classical physics. Now, some might dismiss this as an anomaly, a quirk of the quantum world, but for those who subscribe to the principle of mentalism, it's a profound validation. It suggests that consciousness, far from being a mere byproduct of physical processes, might actually play a fundamental role in shaping the fabric of reality. Our minds, our observations, our very presence in the universe. It all seems to have an effect, however subtle, on the quantum dance of creation and annihilation. Now, let's shift our focus from the vastness of the cosmos to the intricacies of the human brain. Recent discoveries reveal the brain as a dynamic, ever-changing organ capable of rewiring itself. This ability is called neuroplasticity. Our thoughts and experiences shape our brain's structure. The brain is like a garden, constantly evolving. And so, my friends, we come to the end of our journey, a journey that has taken us from the ancient wisdom of Hermes Trismegistus to the cutting edge of modern science. We've explored the profound implications of the principle of mentalism. We've seen how it's echoed in the teachings of philosophers throughout the ages, and we've discovered how the latest scientific discoveries validate what the ancient sages knew all along. Imagine holding a seed in your hand. Within it lies the potential for a mighty oak, a fragrant rose, or a field of golden wheat. And so it is with your mind. Within your mind lies the potential to create a life of joy, abundance, and fulfillment. The principle of mentalism is a call to action. It's a reminder that we are masters of our own destiny. So go forth, my friends, and embrace the power of your own minds. Use it wisely, use it creatively, use it to make this world a brighter place. The universe awaits your touch. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the principle of mentalism. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, seekers, stay curious and stay awakened.